Okay, it's recording.
Hey, 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 G!
Hi.
What up? Well, Becky, it's our last dance. It's our last dance tonight. It's our last class. Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Rick, Rick, what's going on, Rick? It's our last class tonight. Who else? John, I see you, John. Becky, I think I got you, Becky. But hey, again.
I'm here, yeah.
John wasn't gonna be on.
John made it.
Yeah, John, there you go, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna stop now.
If John can get to this Zoom, then John can get to his collegiate game.
Becky, I think you should be watching highlights of her game.
Well, I think she already just got done watching it, so.
Yeah, she should be watching the highlights from that game they just won.
Maybe she'll send us some plays. You know, we could always use plays, Becky.
Clip them. Send it to me. Let's break them down, please.
He's talking about the Green Bay game.
Oh, damn it. Sha, what up, Sha?
Hey, Carl, how you doing, man?
Excellent.
Great, man.
Okay, we're going to talk test tonight. If you could just take a look in the chat, number one, your attendance link, please. And number two, you should see a PDF attached with the final exam rule references. You should be able to download that and it should be helpful to you to prepare. So what is this final exam, right? So every really good course that you take, it needs to have something at the end that motivates you to actually do the material. And so we're going to give you a test, and we hope that you take it seriously. And we know that you already have. And the 8 modules are just the beginning, right, of your rules knowledge. And we hope that you've been going through them all. At the end of the 8 modules, has anyone gone past the end of the 8 modules into the practice exams? Okay, we have a couple. Okay, no worries. So there's a lot of practice material. As you know, there's a worksheet, then there's a quiz, and some of the questions from the quizzes get recycled into there are 2 50-question practice tests, and there is a mock test, right? So at the end of the course, there are 150 questions for you to answer, and some of them have been recycled. Some of them you should feel a little more comfortable with the rule. And some of them, let's be honest, it's the same rules, National Federation, as Women's Collegiate. So a lot of this should be a good base for you. Okay, the real test is coming. The questions from the real test are coming from the mock test, the practice test 1, and the practice test 2. I took about 17 questions from each test. Can I tell you which ones they are? No. But if you take a look at the PDF that I attached, it should help you, okay? So it is a timed test, right? It's on the computer. You can take it at your leisure, but it is a timed test. And so my suggestion to you would be when you get to the mock test, just put on a clock, you know, phone, watch, whatever, and just see how long it takes you to do that. As long as you can answer the 50 questions and get an 80 in an hour, you're good to go. So what happens? You pass the test, great. You don't pass the test, not so great, but we're going to let you take it again. So, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to have to study again and go through all the material. But, you know, we're going to let you take it again, but now you're going to have to meet with us a few times to make sure that you can get this right. So I know you don't have, and nobody has any time for this. Okay, so we appreciate your time. So that's the way it's going to roll out. And we're excited to have you on tonight so that we can do a little studying. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pick up the test and read you some scenarios from the test and ask you to answer what you think is the best answer. And Sherry and Carl will help if necessary. Okay. And
Get your pens and paper out.
yep. Yep, if you, thanks, Carl. If
No
you,
problem.
we're gonna try to keep this until 9:30. So, you know, after that, you all know that I expire and disappear. Okay, so.
Kia's in the house. Sorry, gotta say, gotta give big shout out to Kia. Thank you for joining us.
Coming to you.
How
Well,
you doing?
all righty.
What, you have a game? Just got off the court?
No, actually, I'm at my cousin's wedding.
Oh,
country,
congratulations
but-
to your cousin.
Huh? Yeah.
Congratulations to your cousin, and
Oh,
thank you
thank
for
you. I'll
joining
let
us
her
at
know.
during your cousin's wedding.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
try to keep this to an hour, all right? So we can afraid to go back to having the fun. Okay, so we have A1 is taking a free throw attempt, and B1 is outside the three-point arc. B1 crosses the three-point arc too soon, but at the same time, A1, their attempt fails to hit the ring. What happens? Does the official ignore A1's violation and penalize B? What's the answer to this question?
Can you repeat it again?
No, they don't ignore it. A1.
Hold on, Rick. Hold on, Rick. Everybody didn't hear the question. Carrie, would you mind saying it again?
So A1 is going to release a free throw attempt, and B1 outside the three-point arc crosses the three-point arc too soon. A1's free throw attempt fails to hit the ring. What does the official do?
In this scenario, it's going to be a double free throw violation, and you're going to go to the APO in this scenario.
Rick, do you agree? Because you were
Yeah, I
starting
agree.
to answer before.
I agree. You don't ignore the violation by the free thrower, because in that scenario, that's also a violation. If they were in the lane together and both violated, that's a different story. But they're not in the lanes together. It's the free thrower or someone who's beyond the extended free throw line or outside the arc.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Aren't they both behind the free throw line? And they're both behind the free throw line, right?
No.
I don't know where the other person, I made the assumption the person was in the lane and not.
No, B1 is behind the three-point arc.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part. I apologize.
Okay, yeah, that was the very beginning.
Wouldn't that be reading into the question, Sherry?
I agree.
Okay.
No, you
next
said
one.
it. No, you said it. You said B1 was behind the three-point line.
B1 is outside the three-point arc
Right,
and crosses.
I
the
didn't hear
three-point
that
arc
part.
too soon.
okay. Okay,
Becky, look
Okay.
like you want to say something, Becky.
So
No,
this,
I agree with what Will said. Because you have a violation against the opposing team, so you have to wait till the shot's over to see if it's a make or a miss, and then it's a violation because it doesn't hit the rim. So now you have a double violation.
So we go to AP.
Yes.
okay.
All right, next one, Carrie.
That's on. You're the referee, right? Tonight, what are we doing here?
Hey, get your pens and pencils out. Get your pens and pencils out.
Jumper, A1 taps the ball. The ball touches the floor. Oh, but A1 is the first to touch the ball after it bounces. Is this legal?
Shao, what do you got? Unmute yourself, Shao. Okay, Shao, unmute yourself.
So if the
That's
jumper taps the ball and the ball touches the floor and the jumper is the first to touch it after the ball bounces, can that happen? Can the jumper be the first to touch the ball after it bounces on the floor? Is that legal?
You got to unmute, Shao. You got to unmute.
Shaw or anyone else, Carl?
All right, John, AR John.
John's in the car, Carl.
Yes,
Okay.
once it touches the
Kia.
floor, the jumper can touch it.
All right, Alicia, thank you.
Excellent.
That's the correct answer.
Okay, so we have a timeout, and the final warning horn goes off to end the timeout. A6 then goes to the scores table to enter the game, and the official blows the whistle and allows that A6 to enter the game. Was that the right thing to do? Will, don't nod your head that way. Not if you-
Anthony, what do you got? Legal or illegal?
Illegal. Should not allow them to enter.
Why?
And why is that, everybody?
It's beyond the 15 seconds before the end of the timeout.
So the substitute
Warning
must
horn.
be at the table before the warning horn.
Yes.
For the warning horn, everyone.
And
Okay,
this is just during a timeout, right?
No.
So halftime, if we have the same scenario.
Well, any coaching staff or member can go and check that person in, but it still has to be within the allowable time frame.
Sherry?
I know the answer.
So tell them.
So if it's at halftime, before the halftime, they can enter up until the end of the intermission. So only between, during timeouts, they have to enter before the warning, they have to go to the table before the warning horn. But if it's a timeout, I mean, if it's an intermission, they can go up to the end of the intermission. And you're right, Anthony, a coach or anyone else can check them in. It doesn't have to
Yep.
be that player.
Yep.
Okay,
Does that mean between quarters as well?
correct.
Intermission?
Yes,
Timeouts, they have to be in before the first warning horn.
right.
Intermissions between quarters or halves, they can come in up to, as Sherry said, up to the warning horn.
No, up to the end of it.
Up to the
There's
end.
only one
Sorry.
warning horn for submissions. It's only one horn. That's why. Okay, so A1 commits their fifth foul and is disqualified. Before A1 substitute comes in, Team B requests a timeout and the official says no. Correct or incorrect?
G, what do you got?
The timeout request for before
Players
disqualify
disqualified.
replace, right? So need to replace the disqualified player first.
Good job, G.
Okay, so we have airborne shooter A1. Before they return to the floor, they're fouled. The official rules A1 is in the act of shooting. Is this correct?
Kia,
Yes, because the player has to land on his feet. If you're
The shooter.
airborne, you have to
his
land.
feet,
Or his or her feet. The player has to be able to land once they're airborne.
and how many feet do they need to be, how many feet need to be down?
One.
You asking me, you telling me?
I'm telling you, one.
Okay.
Well, if they have 3 feet, so they need 3 feet.
Let's go, KD, next one.
G. Okay, so the game clock shows 0.3 of a second, so 0.3 seconds. Remaining in the third quarter, when A2 catches the rebound from a missed free throw. A2 tries for a goal. The ball is in flight and the horn sounds. The ball enters the basket and the official disallows the goal. Is this correct?
Becky,
Yes.
Yes. You can only touch or tap the try if it's 0.03 seconds left on the clock.
Carrie, I don't think you're tricking everybody today.
I
That's a
hope
good
I'm
thing.
not, okay? We're not meant to trick anybody. Okay, B1 jumps in front of dribbler A1, gets both feet down, is facing B1 and gets to the spot first. B1 does not give A1 any time or distance to stop, so A1 charges into B1 and contacts B1 on the torso. The official rules a block on B1, correct or incorrect?
Whoa,
That that would be actually a blocking foul there because the defender has to be one in this case has to maintain that legal guarding defensive position and be and have both of either facing have to be in bounds or moving towards being squared on the defender there.
hold on, Will. Sherry, go ahead.
What? Okay, Will, in this situation, the ball handler dribbler has the ball. And so no time and distance is necessary to obtain legal guarding position. The only thing that needs to be done is 2 feet and torso facing just for that instant. Okay, when they maintain that legal guarding position, they can move. They can move backwards, obliquely, diagonally. So their feet are going to be off the floor. That doesn't have to be stationary, remember?
Yep.
It's
If they don't,
super,
yep. So
super
yep, so-
important.
So then it's and then it's ruled an offensive foul here because they can move obliquely. Because they're guarding the ball handler here, and the ball handler
Correct.
goes into them.
Correct. Good job. Good job.
Jay Bailey, what's up? Sorry.
A1 has the ball out of bounds for throw-in, and B1 breaks the plane of the boundary line before the ball is released. No prior warnings for delay had been given. The official charges Team B with a technical foul, correct or incorrect?
Anthony,
Incorrect. It should be a warning first. If no warnings were given.
wait, before you move on, Kerry, Justin Bailey shaved.
Sound
Sorry.
like you, that's why.
You look so good, Justin.
Looks like a real referee now.
Yeah, I know, right? Looks good, buddy.
While the
All
ball
right,
is in
KD.
the imaginary cylinder above the ring on
hate
A1's
this
partial goal, A5 jumps and touches the ring. The official rules this basket interference, correct or
Jay
incorrect?
Bailey, you take that one since you just came in.
If they touch the ring while the ball is over, then it should be the goal saying, basket interference, right?
I agree.
Oh, because it have to touch the ball. Doesn't matter to touch the ring or not.
But the ball is above the cylinder, G.
Yes, the ball is above cylinder, so they have to touch the ball, not the ring, to be violation BI.
Sherry,
Oh, not me. I hate this question.
Let me read it again.
Yeah,
The ball is in the imaginary cylinder above the ring on A1's partial goal. A5 jumps and touches the ring. The official rules this basket interference. Is this correct? Think of your definition to basket interference. The definition to basket interference is you can't touch the ball when the ball is in the cylinder. You can't touch the basket when the ball is on the ring.
you're right. So it's not
so that
touching
is
the ball.
basket interference. Yes, KD?
No, she just said. She just said if the ball's in the cylinder, you can't touch the ball, correct? Otherwise, that would be would be goaltending.
That's
But you can't touch the ring if the ball is on the ring. It's not
Right.
on the ring, it's above in the cylinder.
right. So that would be basket interference.
Okay. I still get confused with that one.
Is that correct, Carrie? Is that what you're saying? That the ball is suspended, but in the cylinder above the ring, and I touch the ring or the flange, it is now basket interference.
Right, I would say no, because you're not touching, but I thought basket
It's
interference,
no,
Carl,
NFHS is no. So I'm
Right.
asking, but I understand the college level to be the same. So I'm
Correct.
saying the ball, it doesn't matter if you don't, the ball isn't the issue. It's suspended. It's up there.
right,
If you don't displace the ring by pulling it down or pull the net and interfere in that way, you're then at that point, those are different violations. But
correct.
you've committed no violation if you graze the net or the ring, if it's suspended above it and not touching the flange or the ring.
Okay, I
would
guess I
agree.
gotta read my
I would
PI
agree,
rules.
Rick, I agree with you, Rick. I agree.
This is not
It's
correct. This is
nine-
not basket interference.
9:15. I know that's the rule reference is 9:15, but
I took the quiz the other day and screwed myself all up and read too much into the question.
yeah,
Went back at the ones I got wrong, and I was right if I just listened to myself, you know?
right.
That's good advice for everybody on this call tonight. Thanks, Rick.
And one thing that we probably don't have to be concerned about in the women's game, the majority of the time, is BI or goaltending.
Right.
It doesn't happen too much in our
Those
game.
questions are on the test a lot of times, and that's where we
But they're
gotta.
on the test, so you have to know the rule.
Okay, so A6 enters the game to replace A5. Once A6 has legally entered the court, A5 becomes bench personnel. Yes or no?
AR John.
He's driving.
Oh. All right, Alicia.
Yes, she becomes bench personnel when she's substituted out and the other girl has legally entered the court.
Thank you. A2 commits a foul before A1 releases the ball on a try for goal. The ball enters the basket. The official rules, the goal counts. Is this correct?
Rick.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
A2 commits a foul before A1 releases the ball on a try for goal. The ball enters the basket. The official rules, the goal counts. Yes or no?
Yes, because we already started the try. The question in that one is whether it's ball in hand or not kind of thing, but the ball was already started the try. So until the try is complete, so I guess I would say yes, unless the ball, and at that point, is A2's on their team, correct? It's A1 and A2 commits the foul.
A2 commits a foul before A1 releases the ball on a try for
Then we
goal.
have a dead ball at that point. At that point, it's a dead ball, so the try doesn't count.
Correct.
Sherry, Shaborn is having a problem unmuting himself. Can you see if you can unmute him?
Yeah,
I'm not a host.
absolutely. Okay.
Sorry, Carrie, I didn't mean to make you repeat that so much.
Ah, that's all good. Okay, Carl, I'm gonna read this question again.
Go for it. Sherry, see if you can work that out.
I'm trying to.
A2 commits a foul before A1 releases the ball on a try for goal. Ball enters the basket. The official rules, the goal counts. Is the official correct?
No,
Thank
Gee,
you.
what you got?
because it's offensive foul. The ball have to stop right there when the foul occurs. It doesn't matter the whistle is starting yet. So the ball stop it right there, dead ball immediately.
Good job, G.
A quick question: if it was a defensive foul, we're scoring the basket and doing what?
I didn't hear
So
the
the score
question.
count. The score count.
So
scoring-
instead of it being an offensive foul on A1 when A2 is getting ready to try for a goal, it's a defensive foul on B1 on A1 while A2 is in a shooting motion. Do we score it and then give A1
Yes.
a free throw, or
Yes.
No.
Wait,
no.
what's the
No.
question?
So Justin, if I understand you correctly, you're saying A1 shoots, right? Ball's in the air. B3 fouls A3, right?
yes,
Okay. So now the ball goes in,
yes,
right? And we have a foul. All right. So we're scoring the goal. and A is getting the ball at the closest spot to where the foul occurred, unless A is in the bonus. If A is in the bonus, then A3 is shooting 2 free throws.
Okay, because there's no team control when the ball's in flight. What about when it's
Exactly.
What about when they're in a shooting motion? Haven't released yet. Same rules.
Same situation.
Okay.
They're releasing, right? A1's releasing. B3 fouls A3. We're gonna allow A1 to shoot, right? We're gonna see what happens with that shot. If the shot goes in, we're scoring the goal. If the shot does not go in, it's going to be A's possession at the closest spot nearest to where the foul occurred. If we're in the bonus, if A is in the bonus, A3 will be shooting free throws.
Okay, thank you.
But it's going to be either on the 2 tick marks or the 28-foot mark, Carl.
Correct. Thank you,
Right.
Sherry.
Okay.
No. Well, yeah, you're right. Because if it's still in their hand, then yeah, there's still team control. So we're gonna go to either the 28-foot mark or the tick marks on the end line.
Right.
B1 is charged with an intentional foul against A1. The official awards 2 free throws to A1 and the ball to team A for a throw-in at the nearest spot of the foul. Is this correct?
Well,
in this scenario, we are correct with the free throws, but the spot of the ball is incorrect. It would be opposite the division line in this case in the half court.
B1 dives for a loose ball and slides across the floor after gaining control. Is this a travel?
Kia.
No, as long as he doesn't like get up.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
sorry.
Excellent.
Thank you.
B1 intentionally extends their leg and deflects a pass by A1. The ball hits B1 on the inner thigh. Is this legal play?
Anthony.
No, illegal. That's a kick.
Why?
It's an intentional. It doesn't matter if it's above the knee or not. It's an intentional action.
Team A players have a manufacturer's logo on the sleeve of their undershirts. The official rules a single manufacturer's logo is permitted on undershirts. Is this correct?
G.
Yes, and it's 2 1/4 square inches.
Oh,
My God, these guys are awesome tonight, Kerry.
Yes, we are.
Everybody's awesome tonight.
After the first quarter has ended, A1 is charged with a technical foul. The official rules that A1 is bench personnel and charges the coach with an indirect technical foul. Yes or no?
Rick.
You know what? I don't know on that one. You got me.
what? Say it again. Say it again, Karen.
After the first quarter has ended, A1 is charged with a technical foul. The official rules that A1 is bench personnel charge the coach with an indirect technical foul. Yes or no?
Well, the
Rick,
question
phone
I
a
have
friend.
is were they a player, one of the 5 on the floor when they went, or were they not on the floor?
If
Yeah,
if
so-
it's A1 is on the floor.
A1
If
and
it's
2,
A1,
A3,
they're not
A4.
bench personnel.
Correct.
That's what I don't. That's what I'm saying. You got me on that one because I don't. If A1 was in the game and no one has substituted for them, at that point they're not bench personnel.
G, you right over there?
Having a good time.
Sorry, my
No worries.
husband have walking past.
So Rick, it's A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 are always the players on the floor, and then A6, A7 are substitutes.
Yeah. Anything
Okay.
after A5, yeah, they're
Is this-
they're
is
somebody on the
considered-
bench.
A1, no.
Yeah.
So not, yeah.
A1's try is in flight and there is an inadvertent whistle. The try is unsuccessful. The official awards the ball to Team A since they were the last to have team control. Yes or no?
Mr. Bailey,
No, there's no team control on shots when the ball's in flight. Am I right?
You good, Carl?
yeah, I'm good,
Okay.
as long as you are.
Carrie, this is Anthony Quintero. Can we go back to that last question, the one about the indirect technical foul?
Okay, so after the first quarter has ended, A1 is charged with a technical foul. The official rules that A1 is bench personnel and charges the coach with an indirect technical foul. Is this correct?
So if I heard correctly, the answer was no, it's not correct. Right? Is that what you guys are saying?
Yeah, so A1 is still considered a player. So she's not a bench player, therefore it's not an indirect to the head coach, Anthony.
When, so it's after the period is ended. So when is she ever? A bench-
No, unless she's substituted out of the game, then she becomes bench personnel. But until she's not, until she's substituted out and the other player comes in and replaces her, she's still a player on the court, even during
Actually,
time, even during timeouts.
Can I build upon that? It's when,
Yes.
once we beckon a player onto the court,
A substitute onto the court.
once we beckon a substitute onto the court, the player that she's substituting for becomes bench personnel.
So she's still
what-
considered a player during intermission and
I
timeout.
see you, G, 1 second.
All right, that clears it up for me, Sherry. I
Okay.
What do you
didn't
got, G?
follow that.
Okay.
But if the sub walking in without backing in, so the sub turn to be a player when we start the clock, right?
When the
we
ball-
start- when
when
the
the-
ball is live.
When the ball becomes live.
live, yes,
Okay, thanks.
yes. When the ball becomes live, yes. Good. Go ahead, Karen.
Did we do this question while A1's try is in flight, the inadvertent whistle question?
No,
Okay. I think we did. A1's try is in flight, the official inadvertently sounds the whistle.
oh, is that what?
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
That's what I
okay,
just said,
sorry.
yeah.
Team
Good.
A submits its roster and starting lineups at least 10 minutes before the game. After the 10-minute mark has passed, the coach adds 2 names to the roster. The official charges Team A with 1 technical foul. Yes or no?
Becky, what do you got?
Yes, that administrative technical foul.
Oh,
1.
yes.
A1 is bleeding, so the official stops the game and directs A1 to the bench. The coach
Karen, can I go back one to that administrative technical foul? No matter how many names that coach admits to the roster, you only get 1 technical foul, and that's what Becky was saying. So even if that coach adds 5 more players, it's only still 1 technical foul. Okay, sorry, Karen.
No problem. A1 is bleeding. The official stops the game and sends A1 to the bench. The coach of Team A requests and is granted a timeout. Following the timeout, A1 comes back onto the court ready to play. The official rules A1 may return to the game. Is this correct?
Alicia.
Yes. I have
Alicia's like, yeah.
I have a question from one of the quizzes. I think it was quiz 7. Can I just ask that?
Sure.
Okay,
Absolutely.
it was A1's dribbling in her front court. B1 is within 6 feet of her, and the official starts a 5-second count.
Okay, What?
I said that I said the answer should have been no, they're not supposed to be doing a 5-second count because she's dribbling.
that is correct.
Okay, I thought I had it wrong. The correct answer was yes, the official
was allowed, well, that's what the quiz question was. The correct answer was yes. It was question 4 on quiz number 7.
Can you send that to us?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
Okay. So it was quiz 7,
Question 4.
number 4. It said it should be no.
Yes, it should be no, they should not be doing a 5-second count because
Correct.
she's dribbling.
Correct.
Justin, what do you got?
So piggybacking on that, also on the quiz questions also, I forgot which quiz it was though. But let's say the girl is holding a ball and you're starting a 5-second count and another defender comes and switches. Do you keep the same 5-second count or start a new 5-second count? If that
New
makes sense.
5-second count. New 5-second
Okay.
count. Has to be the same defender.
Okay.
Has to be the same defender.
Because yeah, I have confused with same thing, Justin, because the VHSL for high school,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter the different player.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in college is different then. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it has to be the same defender.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
A1 is airborne and intercepts a pass. A1 lands on their left foot, jumps off that foot, and lands simultaneously on the feet. The official says this is legal. Yes or no?
Here. Yeah, Kia.
I'm gonna need you to read it again. Sorry.
A1 is airborne and intercepts a pass. They land on their left foot, jump off the left foot, and land simultaneously on both feet. Is this legal?
If you need to, phone a friend. You got a lot of friends on here. Who you want to tag?
Yeah. Sha, help me out. No, matter of fact,
Sha
Rick,
can't unmute himself, so-
Rick, help me out, Rick.
Yeah, that's legal. They can do that as long as they land with simultaneously to both feet. So they can go off the one foot, land simultaneous. If they go off the one foot and then they land pitter pat, at that point you have a travel.
Okay.
The pivot foot
Hey,
is returned to
Kia.
the floor.
That's a good choice, Kia. Good choice.
I like the pitter pat.
And if they're wearing pink sneakers, they can do whatever they want.
I like that, Rick.
I think I might tell John Levinson that one. A1's throw and pass goes directly out of bounds without being touched. The official rules this a violation and awards Team B the ball at the spot where the ball went out of bounds. Is that correct?
G.
I kind of not, so A1 throw in and nobody touch it, right? And yeah, it's the throw in violation, so you have to give it to Team B at the same spot
Good answer.
and no clock start.
Great answer. Correct answer.
Right, not where the ball went out of bounds.
Correct.
The coach of Team A gets an indirect technical foul. The official informs the scorer that the foul counts towards team's total to reach the bonus. Is that correct?
Anthony.
No, indirect fouls do not go against the bonus.
B1 obtains and maintains legal guarding position on A1. A1 contacts B1 on the torso while B1 has both feet off the floor. The official rules a block. Is this correct?
Whoa.
Well,
Okay,
See?
okay, so,
We've
yeah,
been
so.
together.
yeah,
Hold on.
so, yeah,
Don't answer
yeah,
yet.
so since B1's feet are not on the floor, it is a block, it's a blocking foul here because B1 has to have it.
No,
Wait a
well,
minute.
well.
Let me
Yeah.
again. B1 obtains and maintains legal guarding position on A1. A1 contacts B1 on the torso while B1 has both feet off the floor.
He goes, the offensive player goes into him, so it's gonna be offensive foul if you have
Correct.
that.
Remember, well, when you're playing defense and you're moving backwards, right, or obliquely, your feet have to come off the floor for you to move. So if there is contact and you have maintained that legal guarding position, you can be moving and your feet are going to be off the floor. Okay?
And I think what's
Yep.
important to note here for test taking purposes for your futures, When a question says maintains legal guarding position, that's important to note.
Harry, oh, maintained, you said, I'm sorry. Sorry, never mind. But
After a-
remember, I'm sorry, really one second. Defenders have to be able to move to obtain and maintain legal guarding position. Go ahead, KD.
A field goal, but before the ball is at the disposal of the team not credited with the score, the ball is live. Is this correct?
G,
Can you repeat it again?
So there's a field goal and the ball is not yet at the disposal of the other team. Is the ball live yet?
No, it's dead ball.
Before A1 releases their free throw, B2 enters the lane, followed by A2. Both players are in marked lane spaces. The official rules a free throw violation on Team B. Is this correct?
Kia. I give you the good ones, Kia.
No, whoever like enters first, you have to penalize them as well.
So
So who entered first?
B.
So B, then A? Okay, yeah,
B entered first, then A, yes.
okay.
So this is a free throw violation on B. The predominant color of Team A's jersey is white. Team A players are wearing beige arm and leg sleeves, along with white headbands and wristbands. The official rules that Team A's apparel is not legal. Is that correct?
Becky,
Yeah, make me the uniform Nazi.
Team A's jersey
fashion
is
police, baby.
white.
We gotta be fashion police.
Team A jersey is white. Team A players are wearing beige arm and leg sleeves and white headbands and wristbands. Is this legal?
Wow.
Phone a friend, phone a friend, phone a friend.
Yeah,
I got you, Becky.
Alicia, help me out here.
It is legal as long as everyone has the same color headband and the same color leg or arms. They can, yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you.
she just answered the $30,000 question.
White,
White.
beige, black, or predominant color. They
Correct,
can have other ones too, so.
correct.
But what all has to match of those things?
Okay, so the headband and the wristbands have to match.
Okay.
Everybody has to wear the same colors. If you're wearing a different color knee sleeve, black, white, beige, or predominant color of the uniform, they all have to match. So, and the same with the arm sleeve. So you can have white headbands and wristbands. You can have all black knee sleeves or knee pads, and you can have black arm sleeves, but they all have to match.
Okay,
That makes sense?
Rick, I don't
Absolutely.
even know what the next question is, but you're answering it.
Wait, can I go back to that,
Yes,
if you don't mind? Now, say everyone has white legs on.
Yep.
But someone, or say like knee pads, but someone has a knee brace, or
Yep.
it's a band that looks like it's some type of brace, that not
Yep.
have to be,
That's
that
exempt.
can be a different color.
correct.
That's
That's
exempt.
not part of a knee
Right.
sleeve or a knee, a knee brace is a totally different entity.
Okay.
The
great, thank
braces
you.
don't conform to the color limitations.
Great, thank you.
And the pre-wrap around the girl's knees, that is not considered, that does not have to go with the color coordination either, because that is considered a knee brace. So it can be any color as well.
Thank you.
Carrie, this is a great class. I'm having fun.
okay, so one issue I've seen this year come up with, if you have your undershirt and you cannot have sleeves that are different lengths on that shirt, correct?
Correct.
On the
Okay,
same
I've
shirt.
seen kids are now doing tights and cutting one leg off of the tights.
Nope,
Nope,
nope.
How do I know that that's not just a leg sleeve on one leg.
You'll know. You'll know.
Right.
I promise you, because you said it. You'll know.
I've seen
Like
it.
you
Yeah.
said.
I just don't, how far do you go with, I can see the waistband around this thing. I know that it's a two-legged pair of tights.
Right.
Look, if they have one leg that's going all the way down, then if the right leg is going all the way down, then the left leg should go all the way down. And if they only have one leg going all the way down, then that's illegal. Does that make sense, Becky? Gee, what do you
Question.
got?
Yeah, so but only one thing though, undershirt have to be the same color with dominant,
Similar.
right?
Similar.
Okay, thank you.
Similar.
Yeah, but
Word
Yeah.
is similar color of the jersey.
Only one color accepted.
correct.
Yes, the majority of the jersey, but it has to be similar.
A1
Makes
is
sense.
dribbling in the backcourt when B1 bats the ball away from A1. The
Rick, this is your question. Sorry.
A1 is dribbling in the backcourt when B1 bats the ball away from A1. The official continues the 10-second count. Yes or no?
Yes, that's correct. They use the clock to do it, though. They keep an eye on the clock and just keep making sure the 10 seconds hasn't expired. The ball's still in play.
And Sha won't agree with you. So yes, Rick, you're right. Can we give one to Sha? Give me one for Sha, Kerry.
A1 jumps into the air in an attempt to save the ball from going out of bounds. After catching the ball and with momentum carrying them out of bounds, A1 requests a timeout. The official does not grant the request. Is that correct?
Sha, put it in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know why, he has to unmute himself, Carl.
He said he can't.
Oh, I don't know why I can't.
Is that correct? Let's take.
He says yes.
The official's correct. Yes, do not grant the request. A1 commits an intentional foul on B1.
John AR.
The official awards 2 free throws to B1 and the ball to Team B for a throw in out of bounds at the division line opposite the table. Yes or no?
Alicia.
I was daydreaming on that one, guys.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
No foul
Do it
on
again,
B1.
Kiddy.
The official awards 2 free throws to B1 and the ball to Team B for a throw in out of bounds at the division line opposite the table. Is that correct?
No, anyone on that team should shoot it.
Oh, I like that.
While A1 is dribbling, A2 commits a personal foul. Team B is in the bonus. The official rules this an offensive foul. Is this correct?
Will.
Yes, yes, this is an offensive foul, and there'll be no free throws on this play because offensive fouls are actually considered a turnover and not and it goes into the team category, but it doesn't affect a non-shooting foul. It would you would have it going
We
like
got you.
like you have
We got
like you would have going the free throws if it was a foul on the rebound going the
Will,
other
you
way.
got it. You got it. Great job. Thank you, sir.
During a jump ball to start the game, A1's tap is simultaneously deflected out of bounds by A2 and B2. The official rules that the original jumpers will re-jump to resume play. Is that correct?
Mr. Bailey.
Can you do any jumpers after that?
Are you
Are
asking?
you asking me or are you telling me?
If it's right, I'm telling you.
Nah, are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Tell them.
I'm telling you, any 2 jumpers can do the re-jump.
Any two jumpers. Remember, the federation rule is
The same.
Our rule is any.
Good to know. While A1 is dribbling, B1 bats the ball away. A1 catches the ball with both hands and starts another dribble. The official rules this legal. Yes or no?
Kia.
Yes.
Wow. You had to think about it for a minute. You sure?
No, it's yes.
Are you sure you need to phone a friend? Are you sure?
Nah, I'm gonna go with my gut.
Good for you, Kia. B1 obtains and maintains legal guarding position on A1. A1 contacts B1 on the torso while B1 has 1 foot in the air. The official charges A1 with an offensive foul. Yes or no?
G.
Follow, that is Kelly, one more time, please.
Kerry, not Kelly.
B1
Kerry.
obtains and maintains legal guarding position on A1. A1 contacts B1 on the torso while B1 has 1 foot in the air. The official charges A1 with an offensive foul. Yes or no?
Yes. Thank you.
The ball becomes live on a jump ball as soon as it leaves the tossing official's hand. Yes or no?
Becky. She's
Yeah.
nodding her head. She's like,
Becomes
she's like,
live, yes.
A1 is erroneously awarded bonus free throws. A1 makes both free throws. B1 inbounds the ball to B2, who scores. Before the ball is at the disposal of Team A, the error is recognized. The official corrects the error.
Anthony.
Is that okay?
So the ball did not become live after that, after B2 scored. So they are still within the correctable error timeframe.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He said the ball did not become live.
B2 scored and it wasn't at the disposal of Team A yet.
Okay. Yes.
He's right. He's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
A1 catches a pass from A2 and then fumbles the ball. A1 immediately recovers it and then starts to dribble. Is this legal?
Alicia.
Yes.
Damn, Alicia.
Good. Before A1 attempts the first of 2 free throws, A6 reports to the scorer's table to replace A5. The scorer sounds the horn and the official beckons A6 into the game. Yes or
Rick.
no?
Rick.
I don't know, guys. I was texting my mom or something. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Ask your mom.
Straight up. Moms will
Ask
kill
your
you.
mom. See what she says.
Before A1 attempts the first of 2 free throws, A6 reports to the scorer's table to replace A5. The scorer sounds the horn and the official beckons A6 into the game. Yes or no?
Yes.
Nice. A double personal foul is committed while Team A has team control. The official awards the ball back to Team A for a throw-in nearest to where the ball was located when the foul occurred. Yes or no?
Kia.
How did I know you was gonna ask me that? I'm gonna go with
You
yes.
gotta be ready. You gotta be ready.
Yes.
Read it again, Kerry, please.
A double personal foul is committed while Team A has team control. The official awards the ball back to Team A for a throw-in nearest to where the ball was located when the foul occurred. Is the official correct?
Come on, Kia.
I said yes.
Yeah, so when there's a double foul, we go back to the point of interruption. The point of interruption is location of the ball and who had the ball. So, yes.
Mr. Bailey, whatever question KD got, you're answering it next.
A1 catches the ball with their right foot on the floor and left foot in the air. A1 touches their left foot to the floor several times. A1 then picks up their right foot and begins a dribble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a travel on that.
Oh, Sherry, why you giving me the answer?
She was confirming the answer, but I'm going with a travel. Kids always do that. They shuffle their feet. They try to
Becky,
jab
you're
step and
next.
go in.
Becky, you're next. I don't
Well,
care what question it is, Becky, you're next.
While A1 is dribbling, B1 places a hand on A1 and immediately removes it. Seconds later, B1 puts a hand on A1 again. The official rules this contact as incidental. Is that correct?
No, there's no hot stove here.
I
It's a
like
handshake.
The throw-in by A1 is first touched in bounds by A1. The official rules a throw-in violation. Is that a correct call?
Anthony.
Yes, violation.
Thank you,
After-
Sha, for confirming it.
After A1 ends their dribble, A1 fumbles the ball. A1 recovers the ball with both hands and dribbles again. Is this legal?
G.
Illegal.
We can't stump them tonight.
I know, it's great.
It's great.
great.
This is great. This is a great class. I'm loving this class right now.
While A1's free throw is in flight, A2 in a marked lane space enters the lane. The official rules this legal.
Will.
This, as long, okay, oh, can you repeat it again, Carrie, so I could listen in?
While A1's free throw is in flight, A2 in a marked lane space enters the lane. The official rules this a legal play.
This is, yes, this is legal play because the ball has been released.
Excellent. Good
And
job, Will.
Sha agrees. Sha agrees. Let's give one to Sha. Put in the chat. Go ahead, Kerry. Next one's for Sha.
A1 is fouled and injured. A6 replaces A1 to attempt the free throws. After the successful free throws, A7 reports to replace A6. The official does not allow the substitution. Yes or no?
Nobody answer. Hold on. Sha's on mute. Sha's on mute. Sha, what you got, Sha? Need it again? Kerry. He said yes. A second has to tick.
Player A1 is fouled and injured. A6 replaces
job, Sha.
A1 to attempt the free throws. After the successful free throws, A7 reports to replace A6. The official
Becky.
does not allow the substitution.
Unmute, Becky.
I'm trying to figure out how you got his last answer. I don't see anything in the chat.
I don't either, but
I see it. I saw it.
you
I
did?
think he just responded to me, but it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry
can we go
about-
back to that one? Was his answer correct? Yes?
No. Well, the
Sha,
official
when you
allows this or does
answer,
not allow it?
Make sure you do it to the whole group, not just me.
The official does not allow the substitution.
Wait, can you do the question again, JD? I'm sorry.
Player A1 is fouled and injured. A6 replaces A1 to attempt the free throws. After the successful free throws, A7 reports to replace A6. The official does not allow the substitution. Yes or no?
Becky.
Oh, this one's mine. Okay. I'm not positive, but as an official, I would say no, you're not coming in. No time has come off the clock.
But let me ask you this,
Okay.
it's a different sub is coming in for A6.
Okay. It's not the original person that wanted back in.
Correct.
Okay. So we would allow them to come in.
Yes, we would.
Kia,
Okay.
next question is yours.
Sorry, but that one, it's actually had the wrong answer in model 8 though.
Okay, can you email us that question, G?
Yeah, because it's
Question,
even
model.
even in slide as well, it's saying that technical foul, intentional foul, or disqualified foul have to be only one shooter, cannot
Correct.
split, which is
Correct.
different from VHSL.
Email us that question, G, please.
But
So
then,
it's
no,
okay to be different
No.
shooter?
No.
This is, wait, Carl, this isn't, this isn't, A7 is not coming in to shoot any free throws. She's just coming in to replace A6, who shot both free throws, right? She's just subbing in A6.
Coach just put A6 in to shoot the free throws. They're not going to stay in the game. They're not good enough to stay in the game.
Right, but they're a great free throw shooter, so,
Right.
yeah, so that's different than your question, G. Okay. Go ahead, Karen.
B1 backs A1's throw and pass back towards A1. A1 touches the ball while they are still out of bounds. The official rules B1 calls the ball to be out of bounds and awards the ball back to Team A. Is this correct?
Mr. Bailey,
I'll read
Can
it
you
again.
repeat can you repeat the beginning part again, please?
B1 bats A1's throwing pass back toward A1. A1 touches the ball where they are still out of bounds. The official rules, B1 calls the ball to be out of bounds and awards the ball back to Team A.
No, I think that B1, they batted the ball way back to A1, who was out of bounds already, so the ball should go to B now.
Rick, do you agree? What do you got, Rick?
It just doesn't sound, it doesn't sound right to me. I don't have
KD, can you read it one more time?
We have a throw-in by A1. The ball gets released. B1 is playing defense. B1 takes the ball and smacks it. They can't catch it. They can't get the two hands on it, so they smack it. And it goes right back and hits A1, who's standing out of bounds. Who caused that ball to go out of bounds?
A1,
Correct.
Why?
they touched the ball while they were standing out of bounds.
Correct.
Right, so it's that I get, but
So the ball goes to
Okay.
B.
John, can you answer the question, John? Or no, you're driving. All right, go ahead, KD.
During a designated spot throw-in, A1 moves straight back 5 feet. The official says this is legal, yes or no?
Kia. Kia.
Yes.
Good job, Kia. This is a long one, so everybody get ready to listen.
You might need to phone a friend, phone a friend, phone a friend on this one.
A1 is fouled as the horn sounds to indicate time has expired in the 4th quarter. The score is tied. A1 is awarded 2 free throws. Before the first free throw, Team B is granted a timeout. Following the timeout, A1's first free throw is unsuccessful. Team B requests another timeout. The official refuses this command. Yes or no?
Becky, phone a friend if you need to.
Okay, if I got it right, the score is tied, correct?
Yes.
So we are going to overtime with this.
No. Beck. No. There, we have 2 free throws.
Let her go, Carrie. Sherry, hold on. Let her go first.
Right, but whether or not they're going into overtime will even let you know if they can grant a timeout, right?
All
No,
right, Sherry, go.
no, they're gonna shoot 2 free throws.
Sherry, get in the camera. I can only see your mouth.
They're
Thank you.
they're going into, no, read the question again, Carrie. You're missing the concept of this question. So what they really want to know.
Let
is
her
can
read
they
the question
read the
again.
question.
A1 is fouled as the horn sounds to indicate time has expired in the 4th quarter. The score is tied. A1 is awarded 2 free throws. Before the first free throw, Team B is granted a timeout. Following the timeout, A1 shoots a free throw, their first free throw, and it is unsuccessful. Team B then requests another timeout. The official says no. This is correct.
Yeah, I'm
Phone
phoning
a
a
friend,
friend.
Becky, if you have to.
Phoning a friend.
Will?
Yeah,
So here in this scenario, so we have, would it be technically like no time remaining on the regulation clock in the 4th quarter here because it was the free throws at the horn, or would we add some time first?
G, what do you think? You agree?
Horn sounded to indicate that time has expired.
So the successive timeout cannot give after the 4th quarter or
No, you can't. No, you can't. Like, you can't grant the timeout, like a timeout at all here because because the time has
This is a
expired.
good one.
Like, you can't grant any time. Like, I've read this in the rule book. Like, I've seen this, and like, you can't grant a timeout if there's no time left on the clock.
Key, you agree?
Yeah, if there's no time on the clock, you can't get a timeout.
Yep. So
Alicia?
yep.
I think they should have given the first time out.
KD, what's the answer?
The official refuses the request. Is the official correct? No.
Right, he should allow it. He should allow the timeout because technically the game's not over yet. So, and the ball has become live on the first free throw. And now we still have another free throw to go. And so the team is trying to ice that free thrower. So they should be allowed to have that second timeout.
I agree, except the
Okay.
excessive timeouts, the.
Right, they're not successive timeouts because the ball became live after the first free throw. So, right, they're not successive. That's a tough one, actually.
So the rule reference on this one,
Get your pens and paper out.
thanks, Carl.
No
The
problem,
rule
KD.
on this question is 5:14:1C.
Say it one more time, KD.
5:14:1C.
Rick just got back, so I think you gotta say it one more time.
I heard it. Go for it.
5:14:1C.
Sorry. Okay, next question. Next question is Rick because he went away.
573C. 573C. A1 who is dribbling from the back court to the front court has both feet in the front court, but is still dribbling in the back court. The official stops the 10-second count. Yes or no?
Rick,
No, because the ball itself has not gone over, and it remains with a backcourt status.
what do we need to have front court status when a player is dribbling?
Both feet and the ball have to go over completely.
Thank
Everything
you.
has to go over.
Thank you, Rick.
Question, so have to be both feet on the front court, right? Even in the air, it doesn't count yet.
3
Correct.
points of contact when a player is dribbling.
On the
3 points
floor.
of 3 point. No, stop with the on the floor. 3 points of contact when the player is dribbling, right? So we need 2 feet and the ball in the front court.
But gee, meaning like once I put my left foot in the front court, I put my right foot in the front court, and I bring the ball in the front court. My left foot could now be in the air because the left has already touched, the right has already touched. Now bring the ball. Okay, here's the bonus question. Prior to the start of the game, the team is charged with a technical foul.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Justin, you got a question?
Yes, piggybacking on that. So let's say on the inbounds, the girl catches the ball with their left foot in the front court and her right foot then after goes into the back court. Do we have anything on that, or
Sherry?
this is on a throw-in?
So say that again, Justin. She was in the
So-
air?
On a throw-in, she's in the air, she lands, her left foot lands first in the front court, her right foot lands after in the back court.
That's
Do we have
legal.
anything?
It's
Okay.
legal. As long as they're in the air. Now, if you take that a step further and her left foot was on the court in the front court, oh my God, when she caught the ball and then the right foot landed in the back court, that's a back court.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Prior to the start of the game, Team B is charged with a technical foul. The official does not allow A6 to replace designated starter A1 to attempt the free throws. Is the official correct?
Anthony, I haven't heard from you in a while. What you got on that, Anthony?
Incorrect. You can legally substitute for a technical foul shot.
All right. Anthony, take the next one too. Go ahead, KD.
That's it, buddy.
That's it.
Question followed by the last question. So if we have administrative technical foul right before the game start, so we will start with jump ball.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now just to sum up, for those of you that came in a few seconds late, I'll send you an email and put over the classroom when we're going to open the test. I encourage you to go through the practice test 1, practice test 2, and the mock test very carefully. I think you know what to expect.
Terry, real quick, Becky asked about the attendance link.
Oh, I'll repost that. Did everybody get the document that I posted?
No,
Oh,
It's in the chat, you guys.
no.
I'll put
no,
it
we
in.
can't.
I'll put it in.
Terry just posted it.
Hold
One
on. All right, there it is, the rule reference study guide. All right, so take your time going through the material. You have to do all the practice material before you can get to the test. And Sherry's concern, right, is that everybody's going to get 3 months access to the course, even if you finish it. But we really don't want you to wait until like the very bitter end to take the test. Take the test when you're ready. I'm not trying to put any pressure on you, but you should probably have it done before Christmas. Sure, give yourself a time frame of when you want to get it done. We're still available over the classroom and email. And we will be scheduling one more night in January after everybody's done to talk about your next steps.
Oh, and one thing, like, I mean, so where are the practice quizzes posted? Because I couldn't see them on our modules in the final exam area.
Does anyone else have that issue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll find out tomorrow. So you haven't been to practice test 1, practice test 2, or mock? Okay.
okay.
I'll find out for you, and I'll make sure you all get that information.
And make sure you guys use the Google Classroom. Ask questions. Don't hesitate to ask questions. You guys have our email address. You have the Google Classroom. Ask questions.
And Carrie, what about, did you want to mention the 12th, December 12th or no?
Oh, okay. So there's an email.
Yeah, I see that. We'll
blast
talk.
going out tomorrow for our next, we're having in-season series December 12th. So it's something like this, come in, join a breakout room, and we're going to talk about our games, how good they were, how bad they were, how ugly they were. You can ask questions, okay? And if you show up, we'll give you a shout out for being, the brave 15 who took the very first week with you. We're very proud of you, and actually just going through these questions, it went really well, very smooth. So, and I can tell that Carl knows who to pick on and who got which scenarios wrong in prior classes and things like that.
Absolutely.
It's really good stuff. That's all for me, Sherry and Carl.
Okay. Thanks, Jay.
G had questions. Look, if you guys want to log off, G had questions. I'll stay on if anybody has questions or concerns.
Sherry has to end the
I know
recording.
Carrie and Sherry want to go, but
I'm
if,
gonna
if-
end the recording.
yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Yep,
fine.
thank you
Make
all
me a
for
host though,
everything.
Sherry.
Of
What?
course, of
Make
course.
me a host.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, thank you
So I
all for
can end
everything.
it.
Thank you. Thank you all.
This is not goodbye, right? It's just till next time. We
Yeah,
appreciate
it's
you. We
till
appreciate
next
you
time.
being involved. We'll see you soon.
Good luck, guys.
Good night, all. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
G, I'll stay here if you want me to.
Okay, Carl, I'm gonna stop recording and then, because I need to.
That's fine. Stop
upload-
recording. It's fine.
So
I'm gonna upload it.
for the administrative